guys. I'm on my way to work. It's like 4:30 in the morning. Sorry, the camera's dark, but it's dark at 4:30 in the morning. So I just want to let you know that if you're hurting, it's okay. Feel through it. Try not to get stuck there. And when you're done doing your healing, try to forgive. Look at the role that you played. There's always a role that we play, for good or bad. How did we participate? Did we hurt someone as well? Did we not set boundaries? Did we have too many expectations? Did we not walk away when we should have? Did we accept too many things that we knew weren't good for us? Did we not speak our truth? Do we shrink ourselves and stay silent, to not rock the boat, to not upset the other person, to not scare them away? Did we accept less than we deserved? Why did we do that? Because we loved them, or because we didn't love ourselves? Or both? Or did we love ourselves, just not enough? Or is it because we loved ourselves, but we loved them too, and we wanted so badly for them to see how wonderful that they were? And we wanted to give them time to grow and not abandon them, because we knew what it was like to feel abandoned. But in the process, you were getting hurt over and over, and nothing was changing. So we need to learn also to forgive ourselves while we're healing. So we can get angry at ourselves. I should have walked away sooner and I wouldn't be going through this now. True. But you wouldn't have learned what you learned if you walked away sooner either. And I learned a lot more of what I will accept and what I won't. And I learned a lot more about a person that I still truly deeply love. And I'm so grateful that I learned it. And I'm grateful for the time I had. Because if I had walked away sooner, I wouldn't have learned more deeply how special he was. But at some point, the pain becomes so overwhelming that you walk in grief like a cloak. That covers you. And that joy is a mask you wear. And sorrow is your reality. And sorrow should never be a reality. Joy should be a reality. Whenever possible. It's unrealistic to be joyous all the time. There's always shadow. There's always sorrow. It's life. But it shouldn't be our perpetual state. And when it becomes our perpetual state, something has to change. So sometimes you have to let people go and let them be who they are and love them and still want the best for them while keeping yourself safe from harm. Maybe the universe will deem it you come back together someday, maybe it won't. But if you do come back, it'll have to be the right way, right? There has to be growth there. Can't be the same. Can't show up the same anymore. Because now you know what you deserve. You know what you really won't accept. And there's trust that's been broken, right? It can be healed. It can always be healed. Love conquers all, I believe that. But both people have to be willing to be patient and put in the work. And not throw in the towel. And most people are just want what's easy. They want the quick fix. They want what's stimulating. They want that, endorphin rush, the pleasure seeking high. Talking about topics that can trigger you to heal them. Talk about elephants in the room. It's not always nice. Some people aren't willing to do the real work. They'd rather run away and pick the easy things instead of the tough, real things. And that's how they'll spend their lives. And that's their choice. My hope for you and me is that our forever person, we know they're out there. It's that one that you have to let go of it while they heal and grow. And if you love them, I hope they do come back. I hope they're willing to put in the work. I'm a romantic at heart. I want the happy endings. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, it's not reality. Why not? It can be. If I want it to be, and they want it to be, this is our life. This is our energy. This is our universe. We can make it how we want it to be. If we want a fairy tale ending, damn it, we can make one. But we both have to want it. And if we don't, but you do, and you go and you find your princess or your Prince Charming, because they're also seeking you, even if you don't know it. It's a cosmic fact. Sometimes in the midst of the most horrific, chaotic, tower moments of our lives, when we think, how can it get any worse? In those breakdowns is when we have our breakthroughs. That's when the light starts coming in through the shadow to lead us home, to guide us on the right path. We just need to be brave enough to get up, have the courage, reach down and find the strength to follow it, take that leap of faith. So cry, be angry, be confused and frustrated. Isolate. Do what you gotta do to heal. But don't get stuck there, okay? Stagnant. We're not dead. We're meant to grow. Life things grow. If you're not growing, then you're just dead already. And you need to have a rebirth. Be reborn and find that life within you. Find that spark of life. That fire lit under your ass. And what's important to you in life. It's going to be different for all of us. What brings you peace? What brings you peace? What brings you comfort? What makes you smile? What makes you laugh? What makes you cry in a good way? Right? There's things that make us cry in a good way, too. We're so deeply touched that we cry. The awe of it all, you know. You know what it's like to love someone like that? I do. Look into someone's eyes and love them so much that brings you to tears. Not because you're sad, because you're so happy you love them. It's a great feeling. So if you had that feeling and you lost it, it's okay. Anyone who loves that deeply is not meant to live a life without love. Just learning how to hone it, how to hold it, how to use it, who to give it to, who not to give it to. And how to mostly how to make sure you give it to yourself, and how to make sure other people are giving it to you. So that you have reciprocity, equal give and take. So that your value is not negotiable. And that your presence is a gift. But it's also what's the word? It's a not a given. You know what I mean? If it's not respected, it should be taken away. So, know your worth. Love yourself and heal. You don't have to return to the places that hurt you. Start over. And it can be scary at first. But please don't isolate and close your heart off because somebody before broke it. Your hearts are built, excuse me, to recover. Do the work, it'll recover. If you don't get better, if you don't stay in a victim mentality, if you don't self-sabotage it and do toxic behaviors to mask it, if you do healthy measures, treat it properly, it'll heal. Like I said, if you're a sensitive soul who feels and loves deeply, somebody out there will be so blessed to have your love. But God didn't create you, the universe didn't create you just to give love that deeply. There's a counterpart for you to give you in return love just as deep. So don't give up hope.